Shawn Michaels lost his smile in 97, but in 2002, in a tough December, he lost his heart. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling.
And he's going to lose his title as well. No, not a good month for Shawn Michaels. We're heading to Christmas, but instead of being given gifts, Santa Claus and Triple H's big fucking nose are taking everything away from HBK.
Yep, guys, and you know what, right? I thought this was a pretty weird Raw for the main event scene. I mean, it's the last show, and it's almost like they whipped this storyline out of nowhere of Shawn Michaels has got no heart.
You got no heart.
No, Ric Flair's talking about Michaels' achievements like he's not done anything recently. He's beat Triple H twice.
Hold on, Ric Flair's the one with no fucking heart. The guy's been a jabroni since he came back. You not got what it takes anymore, Flair. How's Shawn Michaels not got heart? Look at the heart he showed to beat Triple H at SummerSlam.
No,
Look at the heart he showed to overcome Triple H and Jericho inside the Elimination Chamber.
If Ric Flair said this, though, in the build-up to SummerSlam, absolutely. Why not? Why not question it? He left for a couple of years. His smile went. His arse went. His back went.
No, storyline-wise, that doesn't even make any sense. Shawn Michaels was showing heart. Because he's the one, like, I might not win, but I'm coming to fight. I don't
I think it makes less sense now, though. Like, he's come back and he's won the title. What else does Ric Flair want Shawn Michaels to do?
Well, maybe it means now you're the champ, you're content, and you're Shawn Michaels, the champion, not Shawn Michaels.
He's just fucking jealous. He's not the champ.
Yeah, I think Ric Flair. Yeah, I think Ric Flair's just fucking jealous of Michael. I mean, imagine saying Michaels doesn't have the heart. I mean, Michaels with no heart could still put on a better match than Flair with 1,000,000 hearts, so it doesn't really matter. Even Ric Flair with a Bret Hart transplant could fucking not even lace Shawn Michaels' boots, so...
I've never seen Shawn Michaels botch the corner spot. Ric Flair in this 2002 run.
I've never seen Ric Flair pull it off successfully, for God's sake.
Come on, buddy. But let's talk about the start of this show. I think this wasn't pulled off successfully. We had Morley and Bischoff in the ring, with Michaels and Triple H via satellite backstage, and... the match at Armageddon. It won't be 3 stages of hell. It will be 2 out of 3 falls.
Just doesn't sound good, does it? 2 out of 3 falls for me sounds like a wrestling match where, whoever can get 2 pinfalls or 2 submissions wins the match. It sounds very vanilla and easy and safe.
But this ain't the...
3 stages of hell sounds like you literally have to kill yourself and go through 3, it's gruesome matches to become... the champion, and that's what these guys are having to do.
To my knowledge, though, I thought this was a 3 stages of hell match. Like, obviously it is in essence, but I thought the build was 3 stages of hell.
Well, here comes the pain calls at 3 stages of hell.
Yep, I mean, 2001.
It works for the game, it works for me.
No, but in no way out 2001, Austin, Triple H are 3 stages of hell. So why have they suddenly backed out on it?
Maybe they think the name sounds too gory or something. I don't know. But why are we having Michaels and Triple H via satellite when they're both in the arena? That doesn't work for me.
This segment fell flat. I mean, the first fall will be a street fight, second fall will be a steel cage, and if it makes it to a third fall, well, Hunter, you'll be in a match Shawn Michaels loves, a ladder match.
If Triple H didn't like the ladder match announcement, he was okay, I guess, with the first 2.
I didn't like this announcement. He announced his ladder match, and quicker than you can say, Chris Benoit's a great father, fucking William Regal's music hits.
Yeah, it didn't really give you much time to settle or to digest it. It was straight into a tag team match with Lance fucking Storm and William Regal. Oh, God, waving their wee fucking flags.
Goldust taps out to the sharpshooter and it's like, what? Like, what is this? And then the coach runs down and he's like, hey, player. Then Goldust is like, it's all over. Booker, I'm not good enough. We can't win the tag titles. I'm the weak link. And he's like, you're not a weak link. You're a freak.
And you wanted me in your team since day one, so you're going to be my teammate. But Goldust ain't having it. Goldust is like, I'm going to speak to Bischoff. I'm going to get you a new tag team partner because basically I suck. And Booker T's not too happy here. And Booker T's been getting a wee bit mouthy with the coach lately as well. I don't know if the coach is pushing Booker's buttons, but I don't know. Coach basically, it's getting on the wrong side of Booker T. Throughout the night, we had King say that 2 of the matches favour Shawn Michaels, and then he thought, he did win at Elimination Chamber, so maybe all 3. It's like, why does a street fight favour? Now I know Shawn Michaels won the street fight, but if that's the reasoning, then shouldn't the steel cage also favour Michaels too?
I would say the ladder match is the only thing that favours any of them. I don't really see why you could say a street fight favours Michaels. I mean, Triple H beat Mick Foley. I would say the cage favours Triple H because the guy won pretty much every Hell in a Cell he was ever in. To my knowledge.
True, but he was in the Elimination Chamber, which is technically steel, and he didn't win that.
True. Michaels did win his Hell in a Cell, but I don't know. I think they're making a mountain out of a molehill with this. Like,
we all know it's going to be 1-1 anyway, so what the fuck does it matter?
Like when they announced it, yeah, I know, but when they announced it, the emphasis was on the ladder match.
Yeah, Bischoff was kind of...
He didn't announce the street fight and fucking Triple H's nose collapsed. No, it was when the ladder match collapsed.
Yeah,
so announced his nose collapsed.
We'll worry about it when it gets to the final fall. Trish and Jericho are backstage. Trish is reading Hulk Hogan's book.
What you gonna do, brother?
But Jericho's not really interested in reading it. He reminds Trish that Hulk Hogan tapped the walls of Jericho. That wasn't in the book, but Trish makes fun of Jericho's package after Jericho claims that she wants the vitamin C. She says that maybe it should be called Vitamin We, based on what we seen a few weeks ago on Raw. Jericho says tonight he's going to make sure Trish's beaten body is laying in the middle of the ring after the tables match. Yes, we're getting a 6-person tag team table match tonight. Wasn't expecting this, but it was actually a good match. So
definitely
very good match. Actually,
it was a great wee match. Great interference in there. But then we get Rob Van Dam. He's sitting with his feet up. He's on the phone to a mystery man, but it actually is Scott Steiner. Enter Morley and Bischoff. And they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then Bischoff grabs the phone. He hangs it up. He's like, "I'll call you back later. Fuck you, buddy." Rob Van Dam is then told to get ready for his match with Batista. Bischoff says he's waiting on Scott Steiner to ring him. But it was Scott Steiner on the phone, Uncle Eric. And Rob points out this, and then there's a bit of a scramble to do 1471 here, but Scott's no answering.
Redial the number. Get Big Papa Pump on the line. I mean, Chief Morley seems to think he's capable of barring anybody. He's getting in everyone's face. I don't get it.
Yes.
You need to remember you're a bit of a jobber, Chief Morley.
Aye, I mean, you drop your only over gimmick and you think you're the fucking Rock.
You know, you drop Val Venus and you go back to being a fucking bum.
I think
Sunday Night Heat at its finest.
I think this Chief Morley gimmick would have suited SmackDown more. I think on Raw, because it's the entertainment show, I don't think he really should have dropped it. I think he would have suited SmackDown. I don't think Bischoff needs a number 2. I think Stephanie needs a number 2.
Yeah, but is Chief Morley not kind of more backup? But then again, Bischoff isn't really this cowardly heel anyway.
He knows karate.
Yeah, and he gets in people's faces.
Aye, he doesn't back down unless it's a fucking big nose.
I mean, he almost gets his eyes poked at by Triple H's nostrils. Anyway, we get Stevie Richards, Victoria. Victoria bites Richards for good luck tonight. Intergender match. The first of 2 intergender matches on the show today. And back when WWE did intergender matches good, look at them now. Rhea Ripley just battering all the men. It's fucking pish. This was good.
No, this is a good match. I mean, this is exactly how you should use Stevie Richards.
Jacqueline here having a good wee match with Stevie Richards. Stevie Richards wins in the end. Hits the big DDT. Stevie TDT. Victoria runs down, hits a Widow's Peak. Trish comes down, hits the Trish kick. Tries to help Jackie, but Jackie doesn't want help. Jackie wants to be the new women's champion. So there you go. All 3 women are going to be going at it. All 3 women for themselves. At the pay-per-view, Terry interviews Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy said he's been compared to a young Shawn Michaels. And if he can, find some of that Shawn Michaels tonight, then he's got a chance. Michaels enters and tells Jeff that he's not dead yet. Because Jeff Hardy was talking about Shawn Michaels like in a past tense. I guess trying to play up the whole "you've got no heart, you're done" kind of thing. Jeff then asks Michaels if he has any advice for him. Michaels says that if Jeff will take a beating, just hang in there.
You might win, buddy. And then Jeff's like, well, if you want any ladder match advice, I'll be there for this Sunday.
And Shawn Michaels didn't appreciate this.
No, Shawn Michaels he's won every ladder match he's in, hasn't he?
Yep, I believe so.
Jeff Hardy's pretty much...
Well, actually, no, he lost to Razor Ramon, didn't he not?
The first one?
Aye.
Point is, Michaels has won half of them. Jeff Hardy's won none of them. Now, if you want to kill yourself in a ladder match, Jeff Hardy's absolutely the man you go to.
I believe Shawn's only been in 2.
At this point he only has, but I mean, like, Jeff Hardy...
And I don't believe his record gets any better, to be honest.
No, he loses the one to Jericho and he loses this one.
So maybe Shawn Michaels does need advice, but not for Jeff Hardy.
I'm trying to think over
Fucking ask Christian or somebody.
Edge.
Ask somebody that's won a few. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just a weird thing for Jeff to say, and it's like,
and it didn't. Shawn Michaels didn't like it. I mean, yeah, Jeff Hardy creates highlight reels, but Shawn Michaels wants to win. He doesn't give
it'd be like Mick Foley being like, if you need anybody to tell me how to win a Hell in a Cell, you'll admit. No, Mick.
Why would you ask Mick for help every time he's in a Hell in a Cell match? He nearly fucking dies. Why do you want advice for him? Fuck that.
Yeah,
it just didn't make any sense. But whatever. We then got RVD versus Batista. Kane ran down to help RVD. Big choke slam on our Batista. Maven and Al Snow then took on D'Lo Brown. Just D'Lo Brown coming out to Nowinski's music. Al Snow coming out to Maven's Tough Enough music.
Jesus.
Just two guys here that were pretty over in the Attitude Era. Must be thinking, where the hell did it all go wrong? We then had a Goldust Booker T segment backstage. Booker T tries to convince Goldust to pull out not to pull out the match. Booker gives Goldust a speech about how he's been there for him since day one, and he's a freak, but you're my freak. And then Goldust changes his mind and decides that they will team up at Armageddon, and they're going to win the tag team championships. We then got Chief Morley telling Kane he doesn't appreciate him getting involved in that match that Eric Bischoff wanted to see. And then Kane does some weird foul. Hello, ladies.
It was fucking brilliant, though.
Kane thrusting his hips, doing some weird foul Phoenix shit. But Chief Morley's like, I don't do that no more. That wasn't me. Those days are done. He books Kane in a handicap match. And then Kane goes, well, that sucks for 3-minute warning. And it's going to be Kane versus 3-minute warning. And you know what? I actually fancy Kane to win this one.
Yeah, I said at the time he's won this. And he did. But we'll get to that later on because it's Triple H versus Jeff Rowe. And of course, Triple H is going to win this match, right? Jeff Hardy had no chance, didn't he?
Wasn't he in a good match, though?
No, it wasn't.
Jeff Hardy's a fucking bum. It's weird. See Jeff Hardy's career? It should have went...
skyrocketed.
It should have went the opposite direction ever since that match with The Undertaker. But it's just he's completely derailed.
What I would say is, though, Michaels against Jeff would have been good.
I don't know what...
Triple H against a sloppy Jeff is just not going to work.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Jeff Hardy's been punished. We don't know what he was doing at this point.
Drugs.
Well, he probably was doing drugs. But yeah, I have to imagine that there's a reason why he has been treated like an absolute jobber since that match with Taker.
Yeah, he had to have done something. I mean, he's had no pay-per-view matches whatsoever that I can... apart from Survivor Series.
I mean, he's teaming up with Tommy Dreamer to lose to Lance Storm and fucking William Regal.
Yeah, I mean, he gets beat here, pedigree, good night. I mean, Triple H wins. Well, like, are we fucking supposed to be surprised about this?
But then Ric Flair invites Michaels down to the ring. He wants to talk about how good Shawn Michaels was and is. And Ric Flair says that he used to be the man. And Arn said there's a guy called Shawn Michaels and he's pretty damn good. And Ric Flair used to laugh. Ric Flair was like, Shawn Michaels the rocker? And Arn was like, no, Shawn Michaels a heartbreak kid. And then Ric Flair realised one day that Shawn Michaels is better than him. Ric Flair says he walked into that room where no wrestler likes to walk into, looked in the mirror, and he had to accept that he was no longer the man because Shawn Michaels was better than him. But Ric Flair says that Shawn Michaels now has to walk into that same room, look in the mirror, and realise that he's no longer the man. And the man is this guy, Triple H. And, I mean, really, Shawn Michaels has beat Triple H the last 2 times they've wrestled.
And, right, I thought this was Flair's best promo.
It was Flair's best work, but he's talking shit.
But my problem with it is, it's like, I think it's incomparable. Ric Flair, you're a fucking old man. At this point, you're what? What age is Ric Flair here? Mid-50s, early 50s, right?
True, but he's talking more about in the mid-90s.
But yes, he is. But let's Shawn Michaels.
But the difference is
Shawn Michaels is like 4 years older than Triple H.
The difference is Ric Flair is a generation is from an older generation than Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels and Triple H are from the same generation.
Yeah, it's just Michaels got over a bit quicker.
Shawn Michaels is a little bit older, but they're from the same generation.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't really make much sense.
It's like this would work a bit more in like 98 when Michaels is at the top but Triple H is making his way. At this point, I mean, let's be real, Triple H is fucking, he's got to the top of the mountain a few times. Michaels is returning. It doesn't...
Got to the top of the mountain more times than Shawn Michaels.
If Ric Flair is the manager of Brock Lesnar here. Yes, absolutely, by all means, cut this same promo. But what's this talk about? Oh, Triple H is going to kill you. He's the man. He's had 2 opportunities to kill Michaels, and Michaels has mopped the floor with him twice.
Yeah, or maybe even you could maybe even see if it was like a Kurt Angle or something.
Yeah,
but I'm just not buying it.
Like Triple H has been wrestling at this point for like what, a decade? Run a bit
longer.
Yeah, longer. I mean, Michael's obviously late 8, but there's just I don't like these comparisons. To just because Michael's got over quicker than Triple H doesn't mean they haven't been in the business the same amount of time. You can't just pretend. No, but it's like, look how long it took Austin to get like a serious like main event level character. You can't just erase the rest of his career before then.
Yeah, like these guys are all the same generation. Austin, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. There's no real difference here.
Yeah, it's like with Rocky and Austin, they never tried to pretend that, oh well, Austin, you were the man, but now The Rock's going to